Hello, Miss. My name is Alison Orala. Today I am going to talk about the abstract and the introduction about this topic. Okay, now this study focuses on assessing student perception on entrepreneurship education program in universities, right? It highlights how entrepreneurship is increasingly integrated into academic curriculum, with Harvard University leading the way by offering the first entrepreneurship course in 1947. 17 years later, universities globally provide diverse entrepreneurial courses across all education levels, supported by infrastructure and resources to foster an optimal learning environment. Research indicate that university programs may possibility and influence student entrepreneur, institution, and activities. However, some researchers suggest there is a gap between the skills, knowledge, and attitude that entrepreneurship education should cultivate and the current academic offering. This gap may stem from universities' slower adaptation to changing a business environment. Thank you.
Okay, hello, my name is Washington Mahaña. I'm going to talk about theoretical context. Entrepreneurship represents a significant activity for the economy and social development. Universities have fueled a new perspective in this discipline, entrepreneurial education. Studies on entrepreneurial education focus on linking education to attitudes, intentions, or entrepreneurial program have focused on creative business and all of the elements that surround this activity, leaving aside the purpose of life as a factor for achieving a positive effect on students during a program. Professors need to focus on the teaching process and use innovate learning activities and interaction with students. Professors may also be role models for students, attitudes and behavior toward the entrepreneurial field and might represent a driver to improve student entrepreneurial intention. In summary, based on the literature review, we found that the way to measure the success entrepreneurial program is through participant intention regarding the creation of a new venture. Thank you.
Hello, Miss. Good afternoon. I am Lourdes del Peso. I'm going to tell about the method. Okay, this student employs a three-step process to develop a measurements instruments based in previous research. What is Bolton e-learning in the years 12 no 2012 with Mauro Ibigini, the years 1219. First, in initial study was constructed from a literature reviews and quality research. Then the appropriate sample was selected and in data were collected. Finally, in evaluations of the study was conducted to ensure its validity and reliability.
Results. The results corroborate the influence of the teacher on the students. This indicates that several teachers will instill the entrepreneurial spirit in them. Furthermore, the use of media is considered fundamental in this process. In the course, it is effective to create networks and have the appropriate base of students in order to increase their knowledge. The students highlight the importance of accepting financial support and participating in entrepreneurial events because they are considered for the entrepreneurial class. Teachers and students is related to the idea that course and students' interests should be ordered. The aspiration of being an entrepreneur is essential to enjoy and learn during class, and these types of programs can help them find their true vocation. Thank you.
Continuing with my partner, it is important that the subject choose are aligned with our personal interests and skill in the order to learn in the best way and enjoy the academic activities. In the interview, was mentioned that the most important with this about entrepreneurship program are develop knowledge, having access to resources, and having the experience of a teacher. The studies identify two types of resources that supports entrepreneurship, education, and the structural analysis. The first group consists in key internal enable, such as teacher and libraries, which are critical to foreign and environment conducting to entrepreneurship. In the second group are external resources such as events with investor when students have the opportunity to show their project in their motivation.
Hi, my name is Kevin Murillo. In discussion and conclusion, it is research we have proposed and validate a model to measure the attribute to entrepreneurship programs from the student perspective. Um, the finding highlight the need to include variables that are rarely considered entrepreneurial education, and such as the meaning of life, which is essential for the design of programs and ally the student, personal goals with their educational. An initial qualitative analysis with expert allowed to us to identify key dimensions, such as the importance of resource, both internal, such as teacher and peers, and external, such as investor and events. In the success of entrepreneurial education, in addition to learning dimension work confirmed the development of entrepreneurial skills and effectiveness of learning, highlighting the critical roles on in structure in student perspective of program performance.